Our runner-up is another programmable dish-style feeder, which is the PetSafe Eatwell 5-meal feeder. The feeder was pretty easy to set up, so it uses 4D batteries. You'll put them in and then you'll start programming. So it is going to take a little bit of patience. You're going to have to read the manual to figure out which buttons to press, which combinations of buttons to press in order to program the feeder. But as long as you're paying attention and kind of taking your time with it, it's pretty straightforward. The feeder is programmable with up to 4 feeding times, and then the 5th compartment is for immediate feed only, just like our top recommendation. And once you've set up your feeding schedule, you can put the food into the 5 different compartments and you're ready to go. One of the things that I found a little bit frustrating about this feeder was that once you've closed everything down and clamped the lid down, making it impossible for your cat to access the food, it also becomes kind of difficult to monitor your feeding schedule. So unlike our top recommendation, the CatMate C500, you're not able to look at your feeding schedule on a display unless you open everything up and then view it on the inside. So that's a little bit of a frustration. Now, I found that the feeder worked really smoothly. It did everything that it was supposed to. I found that it was a little bit on the noisy side, so it kind of whirs and clinks as it operates, and it's a little bit noisy. But I found that my cats seemed pretty comfortable using it. So this feeder has a slightly lower capacity than the CatMate C500, so it has 5 8-ounce compartments instead of 11.5-ounce compartments. One benefit of that, though, is that the compartments are really easy for your cat to access and they're not quite so deep. And I found that my cat seemed a little bit more comfortable eating from these bowls. Overall, this feeder is a really good option if you want maximum flexibility in terms of what you can feed your cat. You want a really secure feeder that your cats can't break into, and you don't mind having to measure out your cat's food on your own. It's also a relatively budget-friendly option, so currently it costs just over $38 on Chewy.